What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Blackblade and welcome back to Vlog part 5 of our Glacial Hammer build. Now before I start, I do apologize if I haven't made any recent videos of late. The reason behind it is because of course I had a short vacation. Now enough about that. As you can see in the video above, I have started to progress quite fairly into our Glacial Hammer build by killing, of course, one of the three toughest bosses here in the merciless difficulty of Act 3. As you can see, Gravicious didn't really pose that much of a problem to our build. We were able to kill him with within 35 seconds or 36, give or take. But he was really easy and he wasn't really that hard, even though he had a lot of or almost all of his minions consistently doing damage to our build. We were able to handle him quite effectively and efficiently. And of course, as you can see in the video above, we were able to kill Cole. Now Cole actually is a very threatening monster in this game because of his critical hit damage, and he was doing so a lot. And as you can see there I almost died. And the only drawback to this character is our life leech is very, very low. My life leech is, I think, at only 2%, and plus the critical hit damage that he was doing. Be prepared, of course, to carry a lot of life flasks, or if you can manage to get some life leech in your gear, that would be better. And of course, as you can see in the video above, we have also managed to kill Piety. And yeah, I think with this build, Piety is a little bit dangerous, especially when it comes to her ice elemental form. She was doing a ton of critical damage, and yeah, this build is really taking a real heavy beating with Piety. And as you can see there, I almost died with him, and I'm actually thinking of other ways in order to gain life. Or with this run, we are not really killing her that effectively or that efficiently. As you can see, we have barely survived her hits. So as you can see there, Piety is doing a lot of damage, considering that our character already has a cap 75 resist to our cold damage, or 74 or 73, I don't know, but it was 70 plus. But as you can see there, she was still doing a ton of critical hit damage, which will be proven to be dangerous for our character. And since we only have a 2% life leech, our survivability is really low when it comes to Piety. So I'm still thinking of ways to circumvent that. One way would probably be to have a gloves which has more life leech, or a hammer which has some more life leech. Typically we would want to have around 6 to 10 life leech in order to be effective doing Piety runs. With that said, let's go into our build proper. As you can see here, I did a lot of changes to our build. First and foremost, I removed the inner force and the additional buff effects over here. I was planning to remove the 10% D plus 10 intelligence here, and I'm also planning to remove the intelligence node over here and the plus 30 dexterity node over here once I get some more dex nodes over here. But then those points I allocated into getting some more melee physical damage over here, more melee physical damage over here, and more damage over here, more damage over here, more damage over here, and an attack speed over here. And also I did get the smashing blows nodes over here, just in order for us to gain this additional more damage for our build. And also getting some more damage over here, with of course plus 6% to our increased in maximum life, which is really good. There are actually two over here, so these set of nodes here are actually very important for our build. And I also got the unwavering stance. Of course, we don't want to be stunned, and we do not want our attacks to be halted. And of course, I have begun to get the more two-handed melee physical damage over here. and some more attack speed over here, and some more two-handed damage over here. And evidently we will be getting some more life nodes over here, over here, and then some more melee physical damage over here, and some more melee physical damage over here. And also I've been thinking of getting these two nodes over here, because aside from getting more physical damage, we are getting a plus 6% increase in our maximum life, so that's 2 for 1. And also getting the same effect over here, but instead of getting plus 6, we are getting plus 4 increased maximum life. And instead of getting plus 10, we are getting plus 12. So that's these two are really powerful nodes, which I think would be really great to take for our character. And so what else? Hold on. I've got the life notes over here plus the golem's blood, and since we are our survivability is really based on our life regeneration, so I think we need to get more life nodes over here, and of course more life regeneration. And if we progress a little bit further, I think I'm going to get, no, it's not I think I will get the thick skin node over here, which increases our maximum life by 18%, so that is a lot. And of course getting more life nodes over here, and getting 8% life nodes over here. Now when it comes to our character, our damage is already at 6002, and our defense, we are at 20% when it comes to our armor. But then if we we include the Grace Aura, that bumps up to 36%, or 4,267. And of course our flasks, we have a granite flask of reflexes here. If we pop that up, we are going up to 57% melee physical reduction. Now as you can see, our cold, fire, and resistance are all capped, all except of course cold, which is at 73%. Chaos resistance not doing very good there, as we are at negative 48. Our life regeneration though is at 1077. It's no, not 1000, I mean our life regeneration though is at 177. Now when it comes to our gear, as you can see here, I've gotten this kind of double-edged weapon here. Why is it double-edged? Simply because that yes, you are getting an attack per second of 1.80, which is really fast, but then you have a 50% reduced experience gain, and of course a 31% reduced rarity items found, which is very bad for our character. That means that we won't be getting as much of a rare items as we would normally, and of course our experience is reduced, and of course that means that the time for us to gain levels is significantly longer. Alright, now with my other gears, of course you guys are probably familiar with all of these. These gears came from the our Shadow Dual Claw class. Reason behind is they are really good, and they are really hard to change. Now with our Glacial Hammer, of course what is attached there is melee physical damage, melee splash, multi-strike, and of course blood magic. If you happen to get a 6-socketed, 6-linked weapon, the last gem would probably be a what do you call this? Increased cold damage. Anyway, with regards to flask, didn't change anything. These flasks of course came from the Shadow Dual Claw class, which I'm not really changing much, because I believe that they really work good for our melee build. Now of course, for my secondary skill, I have their Leap Slam. Leap Slam is of course just there for for convenience sake, for just going into the fray, or going out of a very bad situation. Now what's in the Leap Slam is of course faster attacks, melee physical damage, multi-strike, and blood magic. Now I know you guys would love some gameplay, and I will give you one right now. It's actually a pretty fun build once you get used to it. It is not as effective as the Shadow Dual Claw class, simply because of the life gain. the survivability with the Shadow Dual Claw class build is really high, simply because of the amount of life gain that you have with each attack. Alright, so we haven't really gotten into a difficult mob here. Yeah, okay, here we go. Hold on. Okay, we have an elite here. So as you can see, we're not really killing mobs that fast, comparing to the dual claw class build. We're actually killing mobs a tad bit slower, about a third slower, and because of the weapon that we have, we are not getting that much of an experience out of it, since we have a 50% experience gain reduction, which is really bad. But then the only good point to that is the attack speed is really fast. I mean, 1.80 for a double for a two-handed sword is really high. All right, so let's get some more mobs here. So yeah, it's not that bad, but since we are only at level 73 and we still have a lot of levels to go up till 80, I believe. So yeah, we can still invest more points into dealing more damage. Our current damage now is at 6,700. That is of course with our haste aura on. Okay. Boy, I was really gone for a long time. I do apologize, guys. Alright, so let's get some more mobs here. Hold on. Alright, so I'm going to be ending this with a last group of mobs. Hopefully with an elite. Alright, no elites here. But that's okay. We've already killed 2, I believe. Okay. Okay, so there you have it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, we'll see you guys on the next part of my video. So have a good one. What was it? 1,200 or 1,500? Now it's already at 2,088. And of course, if I pop in the haste. Oh, and by the way, he gave me some advice into how I could equip